The afternoon slowly melts into evening as the golden sun begins its gentle descent toward the endless Atlantic Ocean. Warm light pours across the quiet coastline, turning every wave into liquid gold and every cloud into soft shades of coral, peach, rose, and amber. The sky stretches forever above the sea, calm and brilliant, while the first evening breeze carries the peaceful promise of another unforgettable night. The ocean breathes slowly, one gentle wave after another, each one arriving with perfect rhythm, each one returning with quiet grace. Far beneath the swaying coconut palms, a small seaside cafe prepares for another magical sunset. Wooden tables glow beneath hanging lanterns woven from natural bamboo. White linen curtains dance gently in the warm breeze, while colorful flowers bloom around every corner, filling the air with sweet fragrances of jasmine, hibiscus, orchids, and fresh citrus blossoms. Then the first guitar chord softly fills the evening. Warm nylon strings shimmer beneath the fading sunlight. The melody feels effortless, relaxed, elegant, like the sea itself. A smooth jazz piano quietly joins, placing delicate harmonies beneath every phrase. The upright bass begins its calm heartbeat, while soft brush every instrument breathes together with the rhythm of the ocean. Nothing rushes, nothing competes, everything belongs. Fresh Brazilian coffee begins brewing behind the polished wooden counter. The rich aroma fills the cafe. Dark roasted beans, sweet caramel, rich cocoa, brown sugar, vanilla, a touch of cinnamon. Warm pastries emerge from the oven beside baskets overflowing with fresh tropical fruit. Golden pineapple, sweet mango, juicy papaya, fresh coconut, bright oranges, passion fruit. Everything shines beneath the golden light of sunset. Guests slowly arrive. Some travel from distant countries, some live only a few streets away. Yet everyone pauses for the same reason: to watch the sunset, to hear the music, to breathe the ocean air. A young guitarist smiles softly while watching the waves. His fingers move naturally across the strings. Every melody feels like a conversation with the sea. Every chord carries warmth, every rhythm welcomes another peaceful evening. The breeze drifts through rows of tall coconut palms. Their long green leaves sway gracefully above the cafe. Sunlight filters through the branches, creating dancing patterns across polished wooden floors. Nearby, children continue building sandcastles beside the shoreline, while their laughter mixes effortlessly with the gentle sound of the waves. A colorful sailboat slowly glides across the glowing horizon. Its white sail catches the final sunlight before becoming a graceful silhouette against the endless sky. Seabirds circle overhead, pelicans skim the water, the ocean sparkles beneath them all. Inside the cafe, quiet conversations bloom. Old friends laugh together over warm espresso. A young artist sketches the coastline inside a weathered notebook. An elderly couple shares a slice of coconut cake while holding hands across the table. No one watches the clock. Time feels slower here, measured by tides, by sunsets, by music, by smiles. The piano gently begins an elegant solo. Its warm harmonies ripple like sunlight dancing across calm water. The bass follows faithfully. Brush drums remain as soft as ocean foam. Tiny percussion instruments sparkle gently with every passing measure. The melody drifts beyond the cafe, across the beach, past colorful fishing boats, through tropical gardens filled with blooming flowers, over quiet villages where white houses rest beneath terracotta rooftops, surrounded by swaying palms. Butterflies move lazily through gardens of bougainvillea. Bright parrots fly between coconut trees. Tiny hummingbirds hover above vibrant hibiscus blossoms glowing beneath the evening light. The breeze carries every beautiful scent together. Fresh flowers, ocean salt, warm coffee, sweet fruit, sun-warmed wood. Everything becomes part of the song. The sky slowly deepens into brilliant shades of crimson and violet. The first evening stars quietly appear above the horizon. Far beneath the swaying coconut palms, a small seaside cafe prepares for another magical sunset. Wooden tables glow beneath hanging lanterns woven from natural. The morning arrives wrapped in golden sunlight, gently stretching across the endless coastline, where the ocean sparkles beneath the sky. Painted in shades of turquoise, coral, soft blue, and warm amber. A gentle breeze carries the scent of salt water, blooming hibiscus, fresh coconut, sweet mango, and rich Brazilian coffee drifting from colorful cafes overlooking the beach. The first sound is not the music, it is the sea. Small waves quietly kiss the shore before slowly returning to the endless Atlantic again and again. Their rhythm has existed long before anyone learned to dance. Their melody has never ended. Then a nylon string guitar softly joins the morning. Warm chords float through the tropical air like sunlight gliding across calm water. Every note feels effortless, smiling without asking for attention. A jazz piano answers with elegant harmonies, while the upright bass gently beneath the melody. Soft brushes whisper across the drums, the pandero arrow joins with delicate rhythm. Tiny shakers sparkle like sunlight dancing across the waves. Everything breathes together, everything belongs together. The beach slowly awakens. Palm trees sway gracefully above the shoreline. Their long green leaves rustle gently beneath the warm ocean breeze. Bright parrots cross the morning sky. White seagulls circle peacefully above colorful fishing boats, resting quietly offshore. The horizon stretches forever. Blue meeting blue, ocean meeting sky. Dream meeting reality. A small seaside cafe opens its wooden doors. Fresh coffee begins brewing. Dark roasted beans, sweet vanilla, warm caramel, fresh cinnamon chocolate. The fragrance drifts through the open windows, blending naturally with sea salt and tropical flowers until every breath feels rich with comfort. Wooden tables catch the early sunlight. Fresh fruit fills colorful bowls. Pineapple, papaya, passion fruit, watermelon, mango. Fresh coconut rests beside handmade ceramic cups filled with steaming Brazilian coffee. The guitar begins another gentle phrase. Simple, bright, joyful. The rhythm carries the warmth of generations, passed from one musician to another through evenings filled with dancing, laughter, friendship, and endless sunsets beside the sea. Children race barefoot across the soft golden sand. Their laughter mixes naturally with the sound of distant waves. Tiny shells sparkle beneath the morning sun. Sandcastles slowly rise beside the shoreline, decorated with colorful flowers carried by the breeze. A fisherman quietly prepares his small wooden boat. His hands move with calm confidence, shaped by countless mornings just like this one. He smiles toward the sea smiles back. Nearby a young artist unfolds a canvas beneath the shade of a tall coconut palm. No photograph could ever capture this morning. Only colors, only music, only memory. The jazz piano quietly paints gentle harmonies beneath the melody. Its soft chords shimmer like sunlight, reflecting upon crystal clear water. The upright bass continues its patient walk. Brush drums remain gentle. Every beat feels like another small wave touching the beach. The breeze carries the music farther across colorful seaside homes, painted in bright yellow, turquoise, white, coral, and sky blue. Past flower-covered balconies, through quiet streets lined with cafes and tiny bookstores, toward gardens filled with orchids, jasmine, and bougainvillea. Every corner of the village begins smiling. A family gathers around an outdoor breakfast table. Fresh bread, sweet butter, orange juice, papaya slices, strong Brazilian coffee. Their conversation rises and falls naturally with the rhythm of the guitar. Nobody checks the time, nobody feels rushed. The ocean has already decided today's pace. A group of musicians arrives beneath the shaded pavilion overlooking the beach. One carries a guitar, another brings a cava shoreline. Locals smile, travelers stop walking. Even the breeze seems to pause for just a moment before continuing its gentle dance. The waves answer every rhythm. Foam rolls softly across warm sand. Sunlight sparkles upon every drop of water. Tiny fish leap briefly above the surface before disappearing again into the deep blue sea. A colorful sailboat slowly crosses the horizon. Its white sail glows against the brilliant tropical sky. The wind guides it gently toward distant islands where green mountains rise above. The first light of morning arrives gently across the tropical coastline, painting the endless ocean with soft shades of gold. Turquoise, coral, and shimmering blue, palm trees sway peacefully beneath a warm breeze that carries the sweet fragrance of blooming hibiscus. Fresh coconut, citrus blossoms, and salty sea air. The world awakens without hurry, moving to the relaxed rhythm of another beautiful sunrise. A gentle guitar begins to play. Warm nylon strings softly dance beneath the morning sky. The rhythm is effortless, calm, graceful, like waves quietly greeting the shore. A smooth piano answers with delicate jazz harmonies, while a mellow, upright bass begins its slow and steady walk. Soft percussion joins with truss drums. The beach is still almost empty. Only a few footprints decorate the soft golden sand. Seagulls glide effortlessly above crystal clear water. Tiny waves kiss the shoreline with endless patience. Everything feels fresh. Everything feels alive. A fisherman prepares his small wooden boat beneath rows of gently swaying palm trees. He smiles toward the horizon where the sun slowly climbs above the sea, filling every ripple with sparkling diamonds of light. Nearby, a small seaside cafe opens its colorful wooden shutters. Fresh Brazilian coffee begins filling the air. Rich espresso, sweet vanilla, roasted cocoa, warm cinnamon, fresh baked pão de queijo. The aroma drifts across the beach, blending naturally with the ocean breeze until every breath tastes like sunshine itself. The melody continues flowing gently. Every chord feels brighter than the last. The guitar sings softly without ever rushing. Every note carries warmth. Every rhythm invites peaceful movement. A young woman walks barefoot along the shoreline. The cool water touches her feet as tiny waves roll gently across the sand. She closes her eyes for a moment, listening not only to the music, but to the ocean, to the breeze, to the birds, to the quiet heartbeat of the morning itself. The palm trees sway gracefully above her. Their long green leaves catch the sunlight as though dancing to the gentle rhythm of the Bossa Nova. Far Far beyond the beach, colorful fishing boats rest peacefully upon calm turquoise water. Their reflections shimmer softly beneath the rising sun. The sky stretches endlessly overhead, brilliant blue filled with light, filled with promise. Inside the cafe, cheerful conversations begin to bloom. Friends greet one another with warm smiles. Fresh fruit is arranged carefully upon wooden tables. Slices of mango, papaya, pineapple, passion fruit, juicy oranges, sweet bananas. Everything glows beneath the golden morning light. The guitarist quietly improvises another melody. Simple, elegant, beautiful. The piano answers with delicate harmonies, while soft percussion. Nothing feels forced, nothing feels complicated. Only happiness, only peace, only another beautiful tropical morning. Children begin building sandcastles beside the water. Their laughter mixes naturally with distant seabirds circling above the beach. A colorful kite rises into the warm breeze, floating gracefully against the endless blue sky. Nearby, an elderly couple enjoys fresh coffee beneath a striped umbrella. They watch the waves without speaking very much. After many years together, silence has become another beautiful conversation. The music gently surrounds them. The ocean answers quietly. Everything belongs. Fresh coconuts are placed upon a small wooden stand beside the beach cafe. Their cool sweetness offers relief beneath the growing warmth of the tropical sun. The scent of lime, mint, and sugar begins drifting from freshly prepared drinks. Glasses sparkle beneath sunlight. Ice softly clinks, laughter grows brighter. The bass continues its gentle heartbeat. The guitar keeps smiling. Soft brushes dance across the drums. Tiny percussion instruments shimmer like sunlight dancing across the sea. The rhythm becomes part of the landscape, part of the wind, part of every heartbeat. Far along the coastline, colorful houses overlook the ocean from gentle hills covered with tropical flowers. Bougainville climbs across white walls. Bright parrots fly between tall palm trees. Butterflies drift lazily through blooming gardens. The entire world seems painted in joyful colors. A sailboat slowly crosses the horizon. Its white sail glows beneath the morning sun. The ocean carries it gently toward another beautiful destination. As the first golden light of dawn rises above the endless Atlantic Ocean, the world awakens with quiet elegance. Soft rays of sunshine spill across the turquoise water, turning every gentle wave into shimmering ribbons of gold and crystal blue. The horizon glows with delicate colors, honey, coral, peach, and soft lavender, while the tropical sky slowly welcomes another peaceful day. The breeze arrives before the music, warm, gentle, refreshing. It slips through rows of tall palm trees, standing proudly along the shoreline, making every green leaf sway together like like dancers moving to an invisible rhythm. Their graceful movement creates a natural harmony, a quiet orchestra composed by the wind itself. Then a single nylon string guitar softly begins to play. Its warm tone floats through the morning air with effortless beauty. Every chord feels like sunshine. Every melody feels like ocean waves. Every rhythm breathes with the peaceful heartbeat of the island. A smooth jazz piano quietly joins beneath the guitar, surrounding every note with elegant harmony. The upright bass begins its gentle walk, deep and comforting, like steady footsteps upon warm sand. Soft, fresh ocean air carries the fragrance of coconut palms, blooming hibiscus, jasmine flowers, ripe mangoes, passion fruit, sweet pineapple, and rich Brazilian coffee, drifting from a colorful cafe hidden beneath the shade of towering trees. Wooden tables stand beneath woven umbrellas. Fresh flowers decorate every corner, white orchids, bright bougainvillea, golden sunflowers, delicate lilies. The cafe glows with warmth even before the first guests arrive. Fresh espresso fills elegant ceramic cups. Steam rises slowly into the tropical morning. Dark roasted coffee, sweet caramel, rich cocoa, vanilla, brown sugar, warm cinnamon. The aroma blends naturally with the ocean breeze until every breath feels comforting. The guitar continues smiling. Its melody dances effortlessly between the palm trees, where colorful parrots begin their morning songs. High above the beach, tiny hummingbirds flutter among blooming flowers, while butterflies drift lazily through gardens, overflowing with tropical colors. A fisherman gently unties his small wooden boat from the dock. The sea is calm, the wind is kind, the morning welcomes him with peaceful silence. Nearby, children begin collecting seashells along the shoreline. Each shell catches the sunlight differently. Pink, white, golden, pearl. Tiny treasures left behind by the ocean. The piano quietly answers with delicate jazz harmonies. Each chord shines like sunlight, reflecting across crystal clear water. The upright bass continues its slow heartbeat beneath every melody. Brush drums remain gentle as ocean foam. The pandeiro sparkles softly, adding joyful rhythm without disturbing the peaceful atmosphere. Everything belongs together. The breeze, the sea, the palms, the music. A young artist places an easel beneath a tall coconut tree overlooking the coastline. He watches the sunlight dance through swaying palm leaves. Shadows gently move across the sand. The colors constantly change. No painting could ever truly capture this beauty. Only music comes close. A couple walks barefoot beside the water. Their footsteps disappear beneath gentle waves. They laugh quietly, pause often, listen more than they speak. The melody seems to follow them wherever they go. Far beyond the beach, colorful sailboats drift slowly across calm turquoise water. White sails glow beneath a brilliant tropical sky. The horizon stretches endlessly, blue meeting guitarist closes gentle eyes. His hands know this rhythm by heart. Every melody arrives naturally, like breathing, like smiling, like watching a beautiful sunrise. Nearby, a local market slowly opens beneath colorful fabric canopies. Fresh fruit fills handmade baskets. Golden bananas, juicy papayas, sweet coconuts, bright oranges, limes, passion fruit, mangoes glowing beneath the morning sun. Vendors greet every visitor with warm smiles. Fresh flowers decorate every wooden stall. Soft laughter fills the air. The music becomes part of daily life. The breeze carries the melody through every street. Past colorful homes painted white, turquoise, coral, and yellow. The morning begins with a gentle whisper carried by the tropical wind. Soft golden sunlight slowly rises above the endless ocean, painting the sky with shades of peach, coral, honey, and brilliant blue. Palm trees stretch gracefully toward the light, while their long green leaves sway gently beneath the warm coastal breeze. The waves roll quietly onto the shore, leaving shimmering reflections across the white sand before retreating once again into the crystal clear sea. The first chord of a nylon string guitar gently fills the air, warm, soft, natural. Its rhythm flows effortlessly with the tide, never rushing, never slowing, simply moving with the heartbeat of the ocean. A smooth jazz piano joins the melody, followed by the comforting sound of an upright bass and delicate bass, and delicating upon the water. Tiny percussion instruments begin to sparkle. A pandero gently keeps time. Soft shakers drift through the rhythm like seashells rolling upon warm sand. Everything feels alive, everything feels peaceful. The breeze carries the sweet fragrance of fresh coconuts blooming, hibiscus, ripe mangoes, jasmine flowers, sea salt, and rich Brazilian coffee, drifting from a colorful beach cafe hidden beneath rows of towering palm trees. Wooden tables stand beneath woven umbrellas. Fresh tropical fruit decorates every plate. Bright slices of pineapple, juicy papaya, sweet watermelon, golden mango, passion fruit glistening in the morning light. The aroma of warm pão de queijo escapes from the oven while freshly brewed coffee fills the cafe with comforting warmth. The music continues smiling. A young couple walks barefoot along the shoreline. Tiny waves gently kiss their feet before returning to the sea. Neither hurries, neither speaks very much. The ocean already tells every story worth hearing. The guitar quietly answers with another graceful phrase. Every melody feels like sunshine. Every rhythm feels like gentle breathing. Nearby, colorful fishing boats sway peacefully upon calm turquoise water. Their reflections shimmer beneath the growing morning light. Seagulls glide effortlessly above the waves. Far beyond the horizon, a sailboat slowly appears, its boat's white sail glowing beneath the brilliant tropical sky. The beach slowly comes alive. Children build sand castles decorated with tiny shells. Friends laugh beneath colorful umbrellas. Surfers carry their boards toward gentle rolling waves. Local musicians gather beneath a wooden pavilion overlooking the sea. One begins softly, playing acoustic guitar. Another quietly joins with a small percussion synth. The breeze itself seems to dance with the music. Inside the cafe, warm conversations bloom naturally. Travelers exchange stories of distant islands. Artists sketch palm trees swaying against endless blue skies. Writers fill notebooks with dreams inspired by the rhythm of the ocean. Every table becomes another little world connected through music. The upright bass continues, walking gently beneath every melody. Its rich, warm voice feels like steady footsteps across soft sand. Brush drums remain delicate, never disturbing the peaceful atmosphere. The piano paints elegant harmonies that shimmer like sunlight across crystal water. The breeze grows warmer, palm leaves sway gracefully overhead. Tiny coconuts gently knock against one another high above the beach, adding their own quiet rhythm to the tropical morning. The sea sparkles with thousands of tiny diamonds beneath the brightening sun. Everything glows, everything smiles, everything breathes. Fresh coconut water is poured into chilled glasses. Slices of lime float gently beside fresh mint leaves. Tiny drops of water slide slowly down the glass, catching the sunlight before disappearing into the warm wooden table nearby. An elderly fisherman quietly repairs his nets. He works slowly, carefully, patiently. He has watched thousands of tropical mornings begin exactly like this. Yet every sunrise still feels new, and every breeze still carries wonder. The guitarist gently closes his eyes. His fingers know the rhythm of the sea. The melody arrives naturally, carried by years of listening to waves instead of clocks. No performance, no audience, only gratitude. The ocean answers softly, wave after wave, always returning, always welcoming. A young artist paints colorful houses overlooking the beach from nearby green hills. Bright yellow walls, blue wooden shutters, white balconies covered in flowers, orange rooftops glowing beneath the tropical sun. The sun slowly begins its graceful journey toward the horizon, bathing the city of Rio in endless shades of gold. Coral, amber, rose, and soft crimson. The sky becomes a living canvas where warm colors melt gently into the deep blue of the approaching evening. The ocean reflects every ray of light like polished glass, while gentle waves continue their timeless dance along the famous shoreline. A warm breeze drifts through rows of swaying palm trees. It carries the sweet scent of sea salt, tropical flowers, fresh coconut, blooming jasmine, roasted Brazilian coffee, and the distant aroma of warm bread from a nearby seaside cafe. The first nylon guitar quietly fills the evening, soft, warm, peaceful. peaceful. Its rhythm moves effortlessly like the ocean itself. The piano joins with elegant jazz harmonies, placing gentle colors beneath every melody, while the upright bass walks slowly across the rhythm, calm and reassuring like footsteps through warm golden sand. Soft brush drums whisper beneath everything, tiny shakers sparkle. A pandero quietly joins the rhythm. The music breathes naturally with the sea. Nothing feels hurried, nothing feels heavy. Only warmth, only light, only another unforgettable sunset in Rio. The beach glows beneath the final sunlight. Children laugh while building castles near the gentle waves. Friends gather beneath colorful umbrellas, sharing fresh fruit and quiet conversations. Couples walk barefoot across soft sand, leaving temporary footprints that disappear with every returning wave. The ocean remembers every step. The breeze carries every smile. The music holds every beautiful moment. Far beyond the shoreline, colorful fishing boats drift peacefully across calm water. Their white sails catch the final golden light before evening gently embraces the horizon. Above them, seabirds circle effortlessly through the warm tropical air. The sky seems endless, the sea seems endless, the melody seems endless. A small cafe overlooking the beach slowly fills with evening guests. Wooden tables glow beneath woven lanterns. Fresh espresso flows into elegant ceramic cups. Slices of mango, papaya, pineapple, and passion fruit decorate colorful plates beside warm pastries still fresh from the oven. Every table shares another story. Every smile becomes another melody. The guitarist gently improvises. Each note sparkles like sunlight dancing upon the waves. The pianist answers softly. The bass continues its steady heartbeat. The percussion breathes with quiet confidence. Together they create music that belongs only to this place, only to this evening, only to Rio. Palm trees sway lazily beneath the ocean breeze. Long green leaves shimmer against the brilliant sky, as though dancing with every measure of the music. The breeze carries the melody far beyond the beach, across colorful neighborhoods, climbing the hillsides, past flower-covered balconies, above quiet gardens, through open windows where families gather round evening meals. Every corner of the city begins glowing beneath the warmth of sunset. A painter quietly watches the horizon. His canvas struggles to capture the impossible beauty unfolding before his eyes. Orange becomes gold, gold becomes crimson, crimson melts into violet. Every passing minute creates another masterpiece. No painting can truly hold such light. Only music comes close. Nearby, a young couple sits together upon a weathered wooden bench overlooking the sea. They speak only occasionally. The sunset already says everything. The music gently completes every silence. The waves answer every bass gently guides the melody forward, while the guitar continues smiling through warm bossa nova. The sun slowly begins its graceful journey toward the horizon, bathing the city of Rio in endless shades of gold, coral, amber, rose, and soft crimson. The sky becomes a living canvas where warm colors melt gently into the deep blue of the approaching evening. The ocean reflects every ray of light like polished glass, while gentle waves continue their timeless dance along the famous shoreline. A warm breeze drifts through rows of swaying palm trees. It carries the sweet scent of sea salt, tropical flowers, fresh coconut. The morning opens slowly over the Brazilian coastline, where the first rays of sunlight paint the sky with delicate shades of golden amber, coral pink, soft orange, and endless tropical blue. The ocean stretches beyond the horizon like polished glass, reflecting every color of the new day, while gentle waves roll peacefully onto warm white sand. A soft breeze arrives from the sea. It carries the fragrance of fresh coconut, blooming orchids, jasmine flowers, ripe mangoes, sweet passion fruit, roasted Brazilian coffee, and warm bread fresh from a neighborhood bakery. The world awakens without hurry, without noise, only with music. A nylon string guitar gently plays its first warm chord. The melody feels like sunshine touching the skin, smooth, relaxed, joyful. The piano quietly joins with elegant jazz, floating gently beneath the guitar, while the upright bass, everything smiles. The sea smiles, the sky smiles, the music smiles, and somewhere along the golden shoreline, the first Brazilian smile begins another beautiful day. Palm trees sway gently above colorful beach cafes, where wooden tables are decorated with fresh tropical flowers, and handmade ceramic cups filled with rich Brazilian coffee. Steam rises gracefully into the warm morning air, while sunlight sparkles across polished wooden floors and open windows overlooking the ocean. Fresh fruit fills every table, golden pineapple, sweet papaya, juicy watermelon, bright mango, ripe bananas, fresh coconut waiting to be opened. Everything shines beneath the tropical sun. A young woman walks barefoot along the beach, her footprints slowly disappearing beneath gentle waves. She carries nothing except a woven straw hat and a peaceful smile. The breeze lifts her hair softly, while the guitar continues its graceful rhythm. Nearby, fishermen prepare colorful wooden boats that have crossed these waters for generations. Their hands move calmly, guided by experience rather than hurry. They greet one one another with warm smiles and friendly laughter before pushing their boats gently toward the crystal blue sea. The music follows them, the ocean welcomes them. The morning continues unfolding with quiet beauty. Children begin flying bright kites that dance high above the beach. Their laughter rises with the wind. Tiny seashells sparkle beneath the sunlight. Sand castles slowly grow beside the water's edge, while curious crabs quietly wander across the sand before disappearing beneath small waves. A colorful market nearby begins opening its doors. Hand-woven baskets, fresh flowers, painted ceramics, bright fabrics, local paintings. The scent of tropical fruit fills the narrow streets while musicians tune their instruments beneath colorful awnings. The guitarist smiles gently. His fingers move effortlessly across warm nylon strings. No complicated performance, only simple beauty. Every chord feels like another sunrise. Every melody feels like another reason to smile. The piano answers softly. Elegant jazz harmonies shimmer like sunlight, reflecting across calm water. The upright bass walks patiently beneath every note. The brush drums remain gentle. The pandero sparkles with joyful rhythm. Everything breathes together. Everything belongs together. The breeze grows warmer. Palm leaves rustle overhead. Bright parrots glide across the endless blue sky, while butterflies drift between blooming hibiscus flowers. Bougainvillea climbs gracefully over white walls painted by years of sunshine. The entire village glows with color. The ocean stretches endless toward the horizon. Sailboats drift peacefully beneath cotton white clouds. Far away, green mountains rise gently above the coastline. Their slopes covered with tropical forests, alive with birdsong and morning light. Inside the cafe, travelers quietly enjoy another cup of coffee, while local musicians begin an easy afternoon jam session. Someone softly taps the pandero, another joins with acoustic guitar. A pianist smiles from the corner. Soon the cafe itself becomes an orchestra. Coffee cups gently touch saucers. Laughter blends naturally with the rhythm. The ocean provides its endless percussion. The breeze becomes another instrument. Everything feels effortless. Everything feels warm. Everything feels alive. An elderly couple. The ocean wakes before the sun, long before the first golden light touches the horizon. Gentle waves are already dancing across the endless blue water, moving with a rhythm older than time itself. The sea breathes slowly, peacefully, endlessly, carrying stories from distant islands, quiet harbors, hidden lagoons, and warm tropical shores where music has always belonged. The eastern sky slowly begins to glow, soft shades of lavender melt into pale pink. Pink becomes coral, coral becomes golden amber. Then the first ray of sunlight gently kisses the horizon, filling the ocean with thousands of sparkling diamonds that shimmer across every wave. A warm tropical breeze drifts through the tall coconut palms. The leaves sway gracefully, not quickly, not slowly, perfectly, as though they have been dancing to this rhythm forever. Then the first nylon string guitar softly begins to play one gentle chord, then another, warm, bright, peaceful. The melody flows naturally beside the waves, never competing with the ocean but becoming part of it. A smooth jazz piano quietly joins, painting elegant harmonies across the morning, like sunlight stretching over calm water. The upright bass enters with quiet confidence, walking patiently beneath every chord while delicate brushing, with the softness of sea foam touching golden sand. Tiny percussion begins, sparkling soft shakers, gentle pandero, like congas, every instrument breathes together. Everything feels effortless, everything feels alive. The beach slowly awakens, seagulls glide effortlessly above the coastline. Pelicans skim the surface of the sea before lifting gracefully into the brilliant blue sky. Tiny sandpipers race along the shoreline, chasing waves that playfully disappear before returning once again. The rhythm never stops. The rhythm has no beginning. The rhythm has no end. The ocean keeps perfect time. A small beach cafe quietly opens its colorful wooden doors. Fresh Brazilian coffee fills the air. Dark roasted beans, sweet caramel, rich chocolate, warm vanilla, brown sugar, fresh baked pastries cool beside baskets overflowing with tropical fruit. Golden pineapple, juicy papaya, sweet mango, bright oranges, fresh coconut. Everything shines beneath the growing sunlight. Wooden tables overlook the sea. Fresh hibiscus flowers rest inside. Handmade ceramic vases, soft linen curtains move gently with every passing breeze. Music drifts naturally through the open windows. No loud voices, no rushing footsteps, only peaceful mornings. A young guitarist sits beneath the shade of an old palm tree, overlooking the water. He closes his eyes, listens. The waves become his drummer, the breeze becomes his conductor. The sea writes every melody before his fingers ever touch the strings. Nearby, fishermen quietly prepare colorful wooden boats. Their smiles are calm, their movements are familiar. A Generations have greeted the ocean exactly this way. With gratitude, with patience, with respect, the guitar gently smiles through another melody. The piano answers softly. The bass continues its warm heartbeat. Brush drums shimmer quietly beneath everything. The breeze carries every note farther across white sandy beaches, past hidden coves, through flowering gardens, over turquoise lagoons, toward distant green mountains resting beneath endless tropical skies. Children begin laughing near the shoreline. They collect tiny seashells washed ashore during the night. Each shell tells another silent story, some smooth as silk, some painted with delicate patterns, some glowing beneath the morning sun. Everything feels magical, everything feels simple. The ocean continues breathing, wave after wave, never repeating, never ending. A young couple walks barefoot through the shallow water. Tiny waves gently surround their feet. They smile at one another without speaking. The breeze already carries every word. The music already understands every feeling. Nearby, colorful sailboats drift peacefully beyond the bay. Their white sails shine brightly against the deep blue horizon. The sea gently guides them wherever the wind wishes to travel. No hurry, no destination more important than the journey.